Cottage cheese is just savory yogurt.
And oop.
Hey, chat. So, how's your day? Pants. So, there I am spending my one precious, fleeting life, sitting in my cubicle that looks straight out of the Matrix, staring at my computer monitor. I point, I click, I copy, I paste, I type. Clickety clack, clickety clack, clickety clack. I lean back like Frankie, big stretch, stare at the ceiling and think, I just want to dance, man. And then that led into, I'm going to throw a dance party at work. The name, what to call it. I was thinking the one song dance party, but some songs are hecka long. If your one song dance party features the chopped and screwed remix of Freebird, you're going to be in there for 38 minutes. Then I think 5-minute dance party because technically we're at work and technically we're on the clock. So, boss, we're not wasting a ton of time, but how much time is wasted on how's your weekend? Where'd you go to eat? Did you watch a new movie or TV show? Yes, I know most songs are not 5 minutes, but just go with the premise, play along with the bit. 5 minutes is perfect. This ain't no rave where you go till the sun comes up. I also struggled with a 5-minute dance party or the 5-minute dance party. It's like in the office, like the party planning committee versus the committee to plan parties. I dropped the creator's intuition, if you will. Secondly, I need a dance partner. So I go to my coworker, my cohort, my buddy, my friend, Gene. My Dancing with the Stars partner, if you will. I'm like, you want to do a dance party? And she said, bet. Equipment. I needed a Bluetooth speaker. We had one a while ago, Carolyn and I. Someone gave it to us and we were just like, oh, we'll never use it. So it stayed dormant in the closet for a few years. But then we regifted it a while ago. I couldn't even tell you. But of course, I need one now. Fine, whatever. My coworker Kema has a Bose Bluetooth speaker, and it's nice. He busted out when I used to work with him, and it pumps, it kicks, it slaps, yo. But it costs $150. I ain't doing all that. So I go to the Jeff Bezos e-commerce website. Search around, I find a JLab, which is a reputable brand, has one Bluetooth speaker for $25, and it has lights on it. It lights up in all sorts of fun, funky colors. So I said, purchase. Next thing I needed, I went to Walgreens and got myself a pacifier. What, you never bought a pacifier before going clubbing? Tell me you haven't been to 1015 Folsom without telling me you haven't been to 1015 Folsom. The song, the 5-minute playlist. I use YouTube Music Revanced, which has its issues, but you just gotta toggle to the miscellaneous settings and spoof the video stream of Vision iOS. You'll be fine. I needed a radio edit. I can't do the dirty version. I need the clean version. I don't want no curse words. We're at work. We're professionals, mind you. I've been jamming to a Pink Pony Club lately. So I suggested that to Jean. She never heard of the song. I was like, okay. Tell me you weren't on TikTok in 2023 without telling me you weren't on TikTok in 2023. So then I'm like, well, what else am I listening to? Grease, original motion picture soundtrack. By the way, when's the last time you heard that phrase? 20 years ago? But that the songs on there can be problematic. Grease Lightning, you know it ain't no shit. I'll be getting lots of ticking grease of lightning. And then Stockard Channing mocking Olivia Newton-John's virginity. Hashtag cancel Stockard Channing. Hashtag cancel Jeff Conaway. Oh, he's dead? Well, add him to the list of permanently canceled. Hop on Microsoft Copilot, their AI, artificial intelligence component, a huge list of, I put in a fun dance party songs of all time. Gave me lots of choices, but I seize upon one song in particular, Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling. I was like, oh, that's gonna light the club up. The venue, we have a small conference room. It's the size of a small bedroom. Fire Marshal Bill says capacity is at 8, but it'll do. It's convenient. There's lots of free parking. How to promote this party? So should I go into Outlook calendar? But then I thought to the raves of yesteryear, the underground, the scene. It's too commercial now, man. I remember having those conversations. You're lying on some disgusting floor for 9 hours. You're on 1 or 2 or 3 or 4, and you just have random conversations with people. And one gal in particular, I remember, raves are all about the money now, man. It's just everything's sold out now, man. I can't believe what's happened to the scene, man. Why? Just because MasterCard is over there with the table encouraging you to sign up for their travel rewards credit card? Man, this is like when the normies show up at Coachella strictly for brand deals to make content. So I wanted to keep it on the low, or as they say, on the down low. And I just didn't tell anyone. It was just between me and Gene. And I figured I'm going to tell people right beforehand. Hopefully they get caught up in the moment or swept up in the mania. Like, let's go, dance party right now, LFG. And they'll be like, they'll get all excited like a Pokemon drop without the fist fights. It gets the people going. So no flyers, no warning. Just like, yo, man, you want to dance for 5 minutes? Let's go. The day before I did a rehearsal, went over blocking with Gene. Choreography. You think the bye 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 dance just magically happens? No. So, like Malcolm Gladwell says, it takes 10,000 hours. So we rehearsed dancing to Can't Stop the Feeling for 10K horas. And then the lights put that spotlight on her face. So the light in the conference room, it has a switch. It needs a dimmer because there's 3 settings. There's bright AF, and then there's off. And I was like, this is going to be a bummer because if it had a dimmer, you could put it at 15%. And then with the light up speakers, that could be a good time. But there's enough light to see people and catch a vibe, catch some looks, if you will. But yeah, the light had to be fully on, or else you'd be in the dark and you can't enjoy the glee on everyone's beautiful faces. So the day of, my boss, she was at work but not in her office. I was like, I really thought she'd be down. So I go over to Gary, and I said, hey man, you want to dance to Justin Timberlake, Can't Stop the Feeling for 5 minutes? He stood up with interest. But it's hard for guys to show emotion in a society dominated by the matriarchy. So he didn't come with. Maybe next time, Gary. Jean was doing a training on her computer. I was like, really? She goes, it's sex harassment training. I said, just skip right through it. Just keep clicking next and the right arrow and get to the final quiz. It's common sense. You'll ace it. That's how everyone else does their online training, right? But she wasn't having it. I said, okay, suit yourself. I walk into the conference room. I'm going solo like Jason Derulo. It's a one-man dance party, chat. I close the door. I throw on the tune. I dance a little. I try to channel Ricky Gervais from The Office. And then also I sat down, closed my eyes, unwinded, released, break down, break through. Also, when I dance, I like to do a lot of pointing, like in that 98 Degrees music video. Which 98 Degrees music video? All the 98 Degrees music videos had a lot of pointing. So the song ends, and Gene walks right in. I'm like, this ain't no 10-minute dance party. Get out. You ain't got to go home, but you got to get the hell out of here. But then I reconsidered and I did what you're never supposed to do as a DJ. I restarted the song. Deadmau 5 would be so ashamed of my actions. I start the song again. Gene goes, "Who's this? Who's this? Leave my dance party right now." The thing about Can't Stop the Feeling, it starts slow, dare I say mid-tempo. But I like that because you don't want to be going 100 miles per hour from the jump. You want to build up. It's called showmanship. And the chorus, you dance your ass off. Nothing, dance, dance, dance. Come on. And then the verses, it's time to rest. You catch your breath. I'm a tired old man, going to raves and taking ecstasy to where you walk out of the abandoned warehouse in Oakland at 7 a.m. to the freaking sun greeting you. I don't do that anymore, okay? But the song slaps, the chorus, undeniable. Gene asked, "Where's everyone else?" And I said, "They some haters, yo." The aftermath, Gene kept thanking me. She was like, "Thanks for doing that. Thanks for getting me to do that. Thanks for putting that on. I needed that. That was fun." I was like, "No problem, girl." But now the pressure is on for which song to pick for next week's 5-minute dance party. The decision process, it's a solo venture. I mean, I could ask Gene for song help, but I will not cede DJ power to someone who couldn't recognize a Justin Timberlake song. Okay, I think I'm done. Take care. Brush your hair. Peace out. I'm Audi 5000 G Money. Gotta go late. See ya. Fiend. If this were 1991 and I was paging you on my touch-tone telephone, I would press 143-823-637. I'm making a heart with my hands and it's beating like Patrick Swayze in Dirty Dancing. Gugong. Gugong. Gugong.